welcome to a video presentation. We bring a warm greetings from the University of Goroka. I'm Cindy, and today my colleague and I are going to talk about a very important topic, which is school rules. I'll start by giving an introduction and answering the first three guiding questions. So, what are school rules? School rules are basically the guidelines that teachers and students follow in a school. They cover things like attendance, dress code, respecting others, classroom behavior, safety, and academic honesty. At first, rules might seem strict or even boring, but they actually help schools run smoothly every day. According to the United Kingdom Department of Education, school rules are important because they promote good behavior, respect, and a safe learning environment. The United Nations Educational, Science, and Cultural Organization also points out that school rules are important because they help create safe and inclusive schools around the world. Now, let us talk about the concept of principle of school rules. So, what is the concept of principle behind school rules? It is actually quite simple. School rules are standards set by the school to guide how everyone should behave. Most rules are based on values like respect, safety, fairness, and responsibility. In psychology, rules that connect the behavioral theory by Bruce Frederick Skinner, a famous psychologist, explain that rules along with rewards and consequences help positive behavior. So, when students follow the rules, they are learning not just to obey, but also to develop self-discipline and responsibility. Basically, school rules are not just restrictions, but they are also tools that help students grow and behave well in life. Moving on to question number 2, now let's see how school rules impact teaching and learning. When students follow rules, classrooms become calmer and safer. That means teachers can spend more time in teaching instead of managing classroom distractions. For example, a rule like no mobile phones in class help students focus on the lesson instead of checking social media. Rules about respect, like listening when someone else is speaking, also make group work and classroom discussions more effective. Research shows that good classroom management, which includes clear rules, can reduce disruptive behavior by up to 80% and improve students' achievement. So rules really do make a big difference in learning. Moving on to question number 3, now let's talk about how school rules affect students, me as a teacher, and my colleagues. For students, rules give structure. They know what is expected, and that helps them feel safe and supported. Following rules also teaches responsibility and prepares students for life outside school, where rules are everywhere. For me as a teacher, rules reduce stress. Instead of constantly trying to control behavior, I can focus more on teaching and helping my students learn. Clear rules also make it easier to be fair and consistent. And for my colleagues, shared rules mean that everyone works together with the same standards. This creates a sense of unity and fairness across the school, which makes managing discipline much more easier. As Charles 2011 explains, consistent rules help students and teachers build mutual respect, which is really important for a positive school environment.
Hi, I'm Rotona and welcome back to our video presentation. I'm the second speaker of this video presentation and I will be mainly stressing about the impacts of school rules to students' growth and development, as well as the benefits and challenges of school rules to students and teachers as well. And finally, I will be doing the summary and also the recommendation to this video presentation. So stay with us as I take us further into looking at the impacts as well as the benefits and challenges of school rules. Now, how does school rules impact students' growth and development? Well, school rules play a very important role in shaping students' growth and development. Firstly, school rules play a very critical role in discipline and personal responsibility among students. By adhering to expectations such as punctuality, completing assignments on time, following classroom procedures, students learn to develop essential skills such as time management, organization, and accountability. These skills will not only enhance their academic performance, but also will prepare them for future demands of higher education as well as professional life. EDY in 2010 emphasizes that discipline through clear rules sets the foundation for lifelong success. The second impact of school rules to students' growth and development is social development, especially in the area of respect. When students learn to respect their teachers, peers, and school properties, they learn not only to follow school rules, but as well as they will become responsible and respectful citizens of our society. 1&1 2018 highlights that respectful environments contributes to positive relationships and effective learning. The third impact of school rules to students' growth and development is academic growth. Rules that emphasizes restrictions of mobile phones, lateness, will minimize instructional time as teachers will be more focused on their teaching and students will become more engaged and be productive in their learning. This will not only contribute to the individual student's performance, but will also contribute to the school's academic standard of learning. Simon Sen 2008 found that structured rules increase student engagement, improve time on task, and raise overall achievement levels. Finally, rules nurture moral development. By following rules against dishonesty, bullying, or cheating, students learn to make ethical decisions and to consider the impacts of their own actions on others. As Emma and Sabo Brain in 2018 points out, that schools are training ground for responsible citizenship. Having looked at the impacts, now let us look at the benefits and challenges that rules brings to students and teachers. For students, the benefits of school rules are: number 1, a safe and orderly environment that supports learning. Number 2, the development of responsibility, fairness, and respect. And number 3, preparation for life beyond school, where rules are also part of society. However, challenges do exist. Some rules may feel too strict or limiting, which reduces creativity and motivation. Others may be seen as unfair if they are not explained clearly. For teachers, the benefits include better classroom control, more effective teaching, and fairness in managing students' behavior. But teachers do also face challenges. Consistent enforcement of rules can be difficult, and there may be pressure when parents or communities question certain rules. As Powell and Kesau in 2010 argued that the real difficulty lies not in the existence of the rules, but in ensuring that the rules are applied fairly and consistently. To conclude, school rules are very important because they help guide students on how to behave and learn in a safe and respectful way. Moreover, rules help teachers to focus on teaching without any interruptions and students to focus on their learning. Rules also build respect between students, teachers, and even among colleagues, which makes the school a better place for everyone. In recommendation to this presentation on school rules, schools should always make rules clear, fair, and easy to understand. Teachers and leaders must explain the reasons behind each rule so that students can see their value. To add on, students should also be given a chance to share their views about rules so that they can feel that they are part of the process. In this way, rules will not just control the students, but will also guide them to become disciplined learners and responsible members of society. Thank you for watching our video presentation on school rules. If you found this video useful, please give a like and hit the subscription button above, and And don't forget to drop your comments in the comment section below. See you in the next